Welcome everybody to a new chaotic lore video. Today we'll be covering the Mopedian stalker, Vinta. Vinta hails from the Mopedian tribe. Vinta is a Mopedian stalker whose job it is to monitor the desert sands for intruders on Mopedian territory. Stalkers like Vinta are kind of like highway patrolmen, remaining unseen until their target slips up. Like many Mopedians, Vinta possesses the ability to turn invisible, giving them the chance to get in close to strike, just like the Predator with his cloaking tech. You can find Vinta in the Dawn of Paramset. Mopedians like Vinta are based on many real-life reptiles and are typically carry similar abilities such as camouflage. Vinta has reddish skin and wears a gold and blue shoulder boulders. Vinta also resembles another Mopedian, Shamark. It's unclear if they're blood-related twins or this is just a coincidence. Vinta is a very proud Mopedian. He enjoys his patrol job and does it well. Anyone who fights alongside him, he holds in high regard and will fight for them to his last breath. Vinta's favorite location is Mopedium Oasis. Initiative Courage. Mopedian creatures deal an additional 10 damage on their first attack. Flavor text reads, "For those struggling to survive the Mopedian desert, this is a welcome sight, but it is what they can't see that will prove most dangerous." His favorite battle gear is Mopedian Cactus. A quick creature gains 15 wisdom. If a quick creature is Mopedian, it has a counter. This creature can move to any space on the board. Vinta also likes the Tor Wig. The quick creature gains Air 5. Air attacks made by this creature deal an additional 5 damage. Vinta is loyal to his Mopedian brethren. He long ago established a friendship with Peyton like many other Mopedians. Vinta hates the Marillions. For a long time, Vinta also saw other tribes as the enemy too. But after working under the Tribal Alliance, he established many newfound friendships and holds Tank of Toborn in high regards. Long ago, a young Vinta began his training as a stalker. He became so good at it, Vinta was assigned to guard the desert borders not too far away from the oasis. Vinta's skills were so renowned, every Mopedian looks upon him with respect. However, spending so much time in the desert causes Vinta to witness wondrous yet strange phenomenon. Things he's not able to escape or explain. Things that he's not able to explain. We first meet Vinta in Season 2, Episode 22, Warriors of Eternity. Sarah is kidnapped by a ghostly Mopedian while her and Peyton were scanning Hunter's perimeter. At the same time, the Mopedian Conjurer's subject is talking to fellow Mopedian elder Skiril about how the Marillions have flooded Rupashak and mind control the Mepedian residents there. Subject is told about the mysterious Owaki that haunts Hunter's perimeter. Skrill mentions the Owaki possess skills that can counter the Marillions' power. So Subject gathered a small force of Mepedians, including Vinta, to find the Owaki. They came across Peyton and his friends, who are also looking for the Owaki because one of them took their friend Sarah. They're soon attacked by the Marillion that was responsible for flooding Rapashak, Ahun Kalin, but are saved by an Owaki. The team soon realize since Owaki are spirits, they can't be mind controlled. After briefly getting away, the team found Sarah on top of a ridge. The Owaki wanted to show her the Owaki statues. They're not able to travel far or do too much while in spirit form, but once you apply a Mepedian music to their stone chests, they're revived. As long as the music's power lasts. Now the Mepedians have a powerful arsenal in their cache. In episode 24, Triple Threat, we see Vinta training alongside other overworlders, Danians, and other Mepedians. It didn't go smoothly at first because of bitter grudges and conflicting skills, but they had to learn to work together if they wanted to defeat the Marillions. But thanks to Tank of Toborn, they're reminded of what they're fighting for. Also, after a run-in with a mind-controlled Lightstone, the troops learned to work together and have each other's back while chasing her away. Later, Vinta was put in Tank of Toborn's unit. Their mission? Disabled the Marillions' heat cannon. Vinta and his fellow soldiers fought bravely through the enemy forces, but wasn't able to disable the cannon. Tanguy would sacrifice himself to prevent the flooding of Param. This act affected Vinta deeply. He'll spend days trying to figure out how to safely free his general. In Season 3, Episode 12, Son of the Spirit Lands, Tanguy would be freed, but Vinta and other people's happiness was short-lived because he had to deal with an old enemy, then pass on to the Spirit Lands. Vinta, along with many others, would be present at his funeral to honor him. Vinta, Mepedian Stalker. Invisibility, strike 10. Add 10 damage to the first attack this creature makes each combat. Flavor text reads, many trespassers have felt the breath of Vinta as they breached the Mepedian oasis, but they have felt it too late. And that was the lore of Vinta. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this Mepedian creature. Have you guys used him in your Mepedian decks? I really do appreciate the Mepedians personally. My favorite has always been the Overworlders, but I think Mepedians and Underworlders are kind of like neck and neck sometimes in terms of my number 2 favorite. But yeah, Mepedians are very awesome creatures. And yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know which character you want me to do a lore video on, or a particular location, etc. And I will see you guys next time for more chaotic lore, and I'll have more Mepedians down the line for you guys. I have taken your suggestions to heart because I have been putting too much energy in Overworlders and Underworlders as of late, so I'm trying to put more Danians and Mepedians on the list, so you'll see a lot of that coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. So take care, and I'll see you guys later.